What's going on, guys? This is Erie Better Beer Bureau back at you with another video review. I'm Pat.
I'm Maury.
And I'm Dave. Today we got a growler fill review. This one's from Kane Brewing. And this is their Mexican Brunch. And right from the Kane's website, Mexican Brunch is a 9.2% imperial milk porter with coffee, maple syrup, cinnamon, cocoa nibs, and ancho chilies. This thing was basically one growler per person, if not two, and it was brewery only and draft only. Oh my god, coffee bomb.
Coffee and vanilla.
Yeah, I'm even getting those peppers. I'm
That
getting
cinnamon,
all the advertised
sitting
flavors.
right behind it.
And
Pretty much everything you just read is on the nose of
the
this
maple
beer.
sweetness even. I get that maple sweetness
I do get the
behind
maple.
the
Actually,
peppers.
yes.
Right behind
that maple
the peppers.
was right on the back. This is amazing smelling beer.
And it's amazingly balanced between the laundry list of adjuncts that they put in there.
I mean,
I get coffee, I get cinnamon, I get chocolate, I get peppers, I get a little maple syrup, I get vanilla beans.
We got a nice breeze going on outside here, and it still smells amazing here.
Yeah, it is. It's an amazing brew.
Wow.
Oh my
That
goodness.
aroma is ridiculous,
You know,
man.
and we're pretty big fans of some beers like Hanapu. We've had Mexican Cake, Abraxas. I feel like all those are the top three kind of Mexican style beers.
Absolutely.
Dude, and the aroma on this is right up there
It's
with
right
all
up there.
of them.
It definitely matches.
With even added, because the coffee on this adds a whole nother dimension of roastiness to that kind of Mexican style.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
and
the
it's
aroma.
it's a porter. I mean, it's got a huge roastiness to
Picture
the aroma
Treehouse Good Morning with the addition of like
The
cinnamon
Mexican,
and vanilla.
yeah.
You know, and the chili. Cheers,
too.
guys.
Cheers. Oh my god, that's so good. Everything the nose offers and then some.
And you know, it's not just the adjuncts in the additions to this beer. There's a real rich malt underneath everything going on in this.
Rich malt. Like,
I get the milk part of it.
Me too.
Like that lactose sugar's coming
It's that
right into the
sweetness
center
on
of
it,
this
boy.
thing.
Holy cow.
You get that. It tastes like coffee with creamer and vanilla and cinnamon. That's what you're getting
peppers.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a freaking latte of a beer. I mean,
it
it's
is.
freaking.
Yeah. It's like a Mexican latte beer.
Right, yeah.
I mean, and you get the thing I love. You know,
I don't usually say frickin', folks, but
Yeah.
I mean.
But he freaking said freaking. What I love about it is when you can achieve a multiple layers of adjuncts and all have them be equally present. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, and like
in
you
brewing
take
beer.
a sip and then a new adjunct comes to the forefront with each sip.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it right there.
At
you
first,
know?
I'll have to say my first sip of this beer, it was coffee bomb
It
all
was,
over it.
yeah.
It was just tons of coffee. Now I'm settling into it. I'm getting that vanilla. I'm getting the maple syrup. I'm getting that subtle chili, and then that like porter lactose sweetness is coming out on the end.
I think really the best thing about this beer is that you have the chili peppers in it, but it's a pepper sweetness, a pepper flavor. There's not a hard
no
spiciness.
heat to it.
There's,
Yeah,
no heat.
Yeah.
It just adds an additional layer of flavor to this
Yes,
beer.
it does.
I'm going to give this one an easy 4.5 out of 5. This is a real solid beer. All the adjuncts go together perfectly in this beer. It is great. I mean, the coffee bitterness goes together with the maple and chili sweetness perfectly in this beer. You get a little bit of lactose going on. Every beer, every flavor that is advertised in this beer comes through in the taste.
And popping too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to actually increase my score to 4.75 because I can't really find anything wrong with this beer. So I'm going to actually do it. 4.75 out of 5. This is a great beer.
All right. For me, it's a 4.75 as well. And I will tell you the one thing that's keeping me from going to a 5 is I could just use a little bit of lingering roast and bitterness from that coffee. And that is the only thing. The only thing. I don't expect more out of the mouthfeel or anything like that. It's an Imperial Porter. It's 9.2%. The flavors are money. You get something different every time you sip it. I just want a little bit more like of an espresso type of roastiness to linger on my palate to kind of balance out that sweetness. And it would be an easy 5 out of 5. But it's a 4.75. This beer is awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you upped your score because I'm an easy 4.75. And more, you stole the words literally out of my mouth of I wish that the coffee, it's there and it's right up front and in your face, but I almost want that coffee to hang around for a little while on my palate.
It's almost strange that there's all that coffee flavor without as much bitterness.
Yeah. And the aroma is a coffee bomb.
Yeah.
My first sip out of that, or smell out of the growler was a coffee bomb. But yeah, man, I totally agree. Like, if there was that coffee bitterness that lingered, oh my God.
It's the only thing keeping it from being a perfect
And it's
beer.
close. It is.
It's very close.
I mean, it's so good of a brew that it's like one of those, like, once-in-a-shot brews that a brewery just absolutely nails.
It's going to try to replicate for years.
Right, and I hope they do it. Kane, whatever you're doing with this thing, man, you're doing a great job. But yeah, I'm going 4.75 for a lot of the reasons you guys said already. So.
Till next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.